I'm ready.
All right, we're back with more Platinum Bracket. I am Peter. I am, of course, joined by Dibble. Dibble, say hello.
Cut this. Cut this. I'm kidding. Hey, what's up?
And, of course, we have Matt on the line, who's too cheap to buy a webcam, and we don't have funding for the intern, so he doesn't get a webcam. Matt, say hi.
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne. So what we do today, we're doing round 4 of the Platinum Bracket. So what the Platinum Bracket is 4 months ago, I had a terrible idea, which was, let's take the 256 rarest Platinums that we have between the three of us, put them in a list, rank them by rarity, and then pick which ones were the best ones. Best is 100% subjective. There is no science involved in here whatsoever. Sometimes being hard is a good thing. Sometimes being hard is a bad thing. Sometimes being co-op is a good thing. Sometimes it's a bad thing.
Unrailed.
We are not consistent at all. Feel free to call us out for our lack of consistency in the comments. Oh, my other favorite one is when DLC sometimes counts, but doesn't always count.
Yeah, I like that the goalpost keeps moving constantly.
Yeah,
very
it's
true.
basically whatever I feel like in the moment. So yeah, I think we jump right into it. In round 1, we got a call out right at the beginning, which was how could you cut Hitman Go? In round 2, we got a call out for how could you cut Dishonored. I don't think we've gotten called out for round 3 yet. I think every call in round 3 was okay.
Probably because nobody cares anymore.
Nobody wanted totally reliable delivery service.
We're great.
Let me grab a quieter keyboard because I'm going to be typing a lot.
Type.
Yeah, I'm going to piss people off. Let me grab a quieter keyboard.
It's already
Was worried about being seen as pretentious. Says, let me grab a different keyboard.
How is that pretentious? It's like a $2 keyboard from Costco. With no pallets there.
Matt, what have you been working on while we stall for time?
What have I been working on? I've actually been trying to get back into Fall Guys.
Back into Fall Guys, doing that season 3?
I saw.
Yeah, so I did everything except for, well, obviously the 5 wins in a row, but also getting 20 wins.
That's all he's got left, yeah.
So I've been trying to get 20 wins.
Says that she lives for loud typing, so don't you dare change that keyboard.
No. I got a quieter keyboard now. We're good.
Okay.
You all plugged in? You all set?
I put away my IBM. I put away my fucking Model M. We're good. I actually don't have a Model M.
Sounds so fancy.
Don't even talk to me.
Sounds so fancy. Let's get right into it. Round 1, or I guess match 1? Match 1 in round 4. We got Super Meat Boy versus the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
I 100% give it to Skyrim. 99.99% give it to Skyrim.
You gotta justify that. You hate Skyrim more than anyone I know.
Listen, real quick. I found out today that my lock screen on my new phone can be a GIF. Can I show this on stream?
This isn't Skyrim.
It's related.
Oh, it's related? Okay, punch it right in. Do it.
Great. Did you see that?
I saw it. It was nice.
I know, right? How cool is that? I was like wondering what I could
This is very important. Grammar Jack in chat says, saw someone on my friends list buy Unrailed today. Big
no.
That is a massive boot.
Slap your friend in the face.
Terrible choice.
Break his PlayStation.
I'm so glad we played Unrailed because now I have a benchmark for like how bad could a multiplayer game be? Unrailed. No game has ever come close to being as bad as Unrailed.
Not even Dead by Daylight.
So a theme I'm seeing emerge in this bracket is friendship. Is when we can play a game in co-op or just with friends that it gets major points. Unrailed did not.
No, it lost massive points. It's terrible.
If anything, it made the friendships worse.
Okay. We have what, 16 matchups tonight? We can totally handle that. And like
only 16 minutes.
Yeah, so like 2 hours, right?
Okay, so all right, so here's the thing, right? So Super Meat Boy, its platinum is basically play the game as it is and just do the platforming.
Yep.
There's not really any nuance to it.
There's collectibles. There's 100 bandages.
Which is doing what you were already doing.
Boo.
Okay.
Skyrim is like, oh, did you want to build like Barbarian? Did you want to build like melee class? There's also an achievement to like do magic. There's an achievement to do Healy Steely. There's an achievement to be like a thief. All these different things.
Yeah, but you can do all of them at once. It's not really like new playthroughs or class builds or anything.
Yes, but what I'm saying is like that isn't normally how that kind of game is played. It's a fantasy RPG. You're expected your first playthrough to do one build and go all the way through with that one build. Meat Boy is just platform. All of the achievements are platforming and being good at platforming.
It's a platformer game.
That's it.
Okay, all of the achievements in Skyrim are RPG. What are you saying here?
I'm saying there's more nuance to Skyrim's achievements than there are to Meat Boy's.
That's true. I'll give you that. That's true.
There's like a couple that are like, you know, did you think
like how enjoyable is it to get these?
Dude, one of the achievements is to like have like a 500 coin bounty in every area of Skyrim.
That's not fun.
How did you like that in Red Dead?
All over that. Literally,
that's not fun.
You go into a city, kill like 50 people, and leave. Do that 8 times. How is that? How are you not?
The last time we talked about Skyrim, you brought up a great point, which was that you can prevent yourself from getting certain trophies, like by decisions that you make. Listen,
I listened to
quests.
The previous platinum bracket this morning. I'm playing both teams. Okay. Last time I was against Skyrim, but I was against Lego Batman 3 because it's not as good as Skyrim. But now I'm for Skyrim because you have Super Meat Boy and I don't want to.
This is a legacy match.
This is a legacy match.
Okay.
The penny coming out.
If you looked at those two lists, Peter, which one would you rather do again?
Super Meat Boy. It's way more impressive.
But knowing how long it took you to get Cotton Alley, would you rather not do Skyrim first?
I could get Cotton Alley again in 8 hours or less.
You could not.
I bet I could.
You could do Cotton Alley Deathless in 8 hours or less.
Yes. Absolutely.
Is this the part where we make a bet and you have to stream 8 hours of playing Cotton Alley?
I could absolutely do that.
I don't think so, because you got it on Vita, didn't you? You didn't even do it on PS4.
No, I got it on PS4.
Okay.
It's so much harder on Vita. Okay, I'm looking at the Skyrim trophy lists, and it's exactly how I remember it. So I don't know what point you're making.
I don't know, man. I just don't want Super Meat Boy to go on, because there's no way it doesn't immediately steamroll the next like 3 matchups in a row.
Oh, it's gonna go to the end.
It doesn't. It's gonna go way farther than it should for how it's just a platinum for being a dick. Like, it's just Edward McMillan being a dick. He's like, hey, I made a really hard platform game. The final achievement is to beat all the levels without dying in a row. Fuck you. I hate that.
I want more platinums to be a dick. I think there isn't enough mean platinums.
So you would want to watch that. Why do you want me to suffer on stream so much? Oh my god.
Okay, Matt, where are you leaning? Because it seems like we're pretty divided here.
I want Meat Boy to win because I don't think
Let's go.
Elder Scrolls is a good game.
I knew having Matt here was a good choice.
Fucking mistake.
It's so boring. I'm sorry. So uninteresting. The things you do in that game are so boring.
You know what?
Getting the trophies is boring.
All right. Trophy lists. If we're basing it on trophies, listen, we got to establish the rules, which is that we only take into account trophies when we don't. We don't take into account DLC unless we do. And the gameplay itself doesn't matter unless it does. Skyrim, every part of Super Meat Boy is solid. Like, the platform is solid. Generally, the hitbox are solid. Like, all that stuff is solid. What is this pop up?
It was in the way. I took care of it. Don't worry. We're all good.
But Skyrim has a lot of aspects of it that are very, like, wibbly wobbly. Like, the melee is atrocious. Like, it's fun to two-hand greatsword kill a dude. But if you miss, you're like,
it's just so stiff in that game. It's like everyone's a robot.
Hit people, they just like ragdoll like a.
I've got a wild card. I got a wild card on how we'll decide this one. Okay. So Grammarjack in chat says that he low key agrees with the Elder Scrolls opinion.
No,
I don't know if he's agreeing with Matt saying it's bad or with you saying that all the stuff you just said.
I mean, I think
I want to just punt it to Grammarjack to pick which one.
Dude, I have Skyrim VR, and I'm gonna play the entirety of that before I play Super Meat Boy again, probably. Because the experience, the adventure of Skyrim is way more fun than just fucking wall jumping and meat and avoiding the giant death fucking balls.
Are you cool with punting this?
Yeah,
yes. What is going on? Why can't I select anything?
Peter, when do I get to open another Monster Hunter random box on stream?
Oh, I know what the problem is.
Peter, I have another one.
I know exactly what the problem is. I'm not logged in.
Peter, I have another one.
You have another one, do you? Okay, we'll do that a little bit later. You gotta bear with me because I goofed up a little bit here.
I bought another one.
Feeding
Listen,
machine.
This one could
what the hell?
This one has a chance of being Coral Pookie Pookie, Brachydios, Barioth. Is that ice fish or normal? That's ice fish or Viper Toby Kadachi, or one that I can't see. Who is that? That's not. Who is that? It looks like a dragon, but it doesn't look like the guy who headbutts stuff.
Okay, I will go back and fix this later because I'm not going to figure out how to log in on stream. It's all good.
I think it's Brute Tigrex.
My bad.
Okay, we're going to keep going.
Yeah.
Matchup 2 is Slay the Spire versus the Messenger.
There's no way you're both not going to argue for Slay the Spire, even though you're both wrong.
I am open to hearing the argument.
Okay, so the Messenger. Did you watch What's-His-Face K's review of the Messenger and how great the twists are in it? Because I know you never played it.
I did play it a little bit, the very beginning.
You played like 5 minutes. Did you listen to King K, right?
I do.
So he talks about how there's like 3 twists in it and how it just like keeps laying on twists and how good it is. And like the fact that the Metroidvania aspect actually plays. Because a lot of games, like I think Yahtzee mentions in Jedi Fallen Order's review, how the fact that it's a Metroidvania, but like the bad type where there's no reason, you would never naturally come back to a spot where you could use a future power-up. You have to just intentionally go there and find it. In the Messenger, you have to backtrack because of the plot, and you go past an area where you go, oh, I have that power-up now. Like Metroid Prime does. Where you go past an area where you would naturally go, oh, wait, I can do that now. Messenger does that like 2 or 3 different times. Like you beat the game once, and then you find out like the secret, and then you beat the game again, and then you find out the second secret, and then you beat the game the 3rd time. And it's not like this. It's not the same game each time, but like the way it layers it is incredible, and I think it's great. And Slay the Spire is just a fucking card game roguelike.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Talk to me more about trophies in the Messenger.
All right, I actually didn't have that one pulled up because I expected you guys to both immediately like fucking roll me.
I'm not a huge fan of Slay the Spire's trophy list.
You assume we're so unreasonable.
Okay, I know about the Dark Cave. I know that you got to go through.
That one's fucking hard. I think until I looked up a Steam guide of like exactly like the way to check, if you walk up against something until you stop walking, you're at this point in the level. Like I until I did that, I maybe made it halfway or a little bit past halfway every time I tried it on my own without looking up that guide. So I think that one, it's 34%. It's not entire. It's way easier than you'd think it would be.
Sure. But it is the rarest trophy on PSN profiles.
Yeah. Be election on being an inner child. That's funny. That's a funny achievement. You'll find that naturally, even though it's a secret achievement. It's because it's doing something too many times, and the game like fucking rapping you on the knuckles to fucking cut it out. It's really funny.
Yeah.
And not even bringing the DLC into it. The DLC is also good.
That's the surfing beach party DLC, right?
I think all the bosses are fun. I think all of the time loop mechanics are fun. Spoilers. There's time travel. There's just a lot. There's a lot to like about this. The soundtrack is great. I bought it from the artist.
You know what? I'm sold.
Go for it.
I'm willing to let this be Messenger.
Yeah, me too.
I got one.
You'll get many more before the night is done.
I mean, why didn't you like to Slay the Spire Platinum?
Slay the Spire is awful. So Slay the Spire, it really comes down to Ascension mode, which I think either what it changes when you do the next level of Ascension, when it adds something more difficult to the game, it is either trivial and doesn't impact you at all, or significantly harder. And it's like, if you're going to have 20 difficulty levels, maybe like spread that out a little bit. And I could get over that, I think. But what I couldn't get over is there's a lot of trophies that are just RNG based. That you need a specific card in a specific scenario in order to get a trophy.
I don't think there's any like that in Messenger. There's no RNG trophies.
Yeah, it's more than a few. It's like a dozen. Like there's a lot of them. That's my opinion.
I think any game that both of us, like any game that I make a video on or any game that you make a video on, we're going to have a pretty strong talking point. And I've only made like 4 videos, and one of them's the messenger. So I'm gonna dig my goddamn heels in. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I made 2 videos on Slay the Spire.
You made one, and you jerked off to Matt about it for a while.
That's true.
No, we both jerked off in it.
Listen, if you'd played the messenger, I'd have jerked off with you about it.
Okay, enough.
Here we go, Matt. Let's go.
Match 3 is Stardew Valley versus Minecraft.
Yeah, Usindle's right. Messenger should win on the soundtrack alone. The music box track is fucking incredible. I listened to that when I was preparing for my workshop 2 weeks ago. Yeah, Stardew versus Minecraft. This is Matt. I think we might have to declare a thumb war and go fight in the streets with fucking cutlasses.
Let's do it. I'll take the tiny knife and you take the 3 swords.
I think the only reason I would give it to Stardew over Minecraft is because I think Stardew might have less RNG, except for the fish.
The fish? You're talking about
catching all the fish, right?
Each fish. Why am I Southern personal?
I think I don't
know. No, the biggest piece of RNG is digging up the artifacts and stuff.
I tried to help my wife with that, and it was a fucking nightmare. I was like, when does this end? Like, why is this so balls? It's just so bad.
That and the Prairie King Deathless Trophy were by far the worst.
I mean, of course, but I'm thinking right now, like Minecraft. When I think about Minecraft, is like every achievement. There's like what 100 or something. There's way too many.
There's like 1,000 now.
There's 127 Minecraft achievements.
That's pretty close.
Okay. So I think you're being a little persuaded on Minecraft on the 100%.
Yeah, no,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Think about Minecraft from the perspective of just the base game.
I know.
What is the base game Minecraft?
The hardest achievement in base game Minecraft is Cure a Zombie Villager, which is, I think, you have to feed them a golden apple. If you hit them with a potion of like undying or something, or curing, and then make them throw a golden apple at them, and then you have to protect them from sunlight for like 30 seconds.
Protect them from sunlight?
You know,
like so just stick them in a house.
Makes an excellent point. Stardew does have a better name for the platinum trophy. Minecraft is just awarded all trophies. That's a garbage.
The icons for the trophies in Stardew are the best in any game I've played.
I don't get why so many games just have a picture of like a platinum trophy. I mean, Minecraft is a picture of a chest full of like goodies, but Iridium Seal is a pretty dope name.
Ooh,
we're bringing everything into effect now. We're bringing the names of the trophies.
I think this is a tight matchup. Sorry, go ahead, Ben.
So what I liked most about the Stardew trophy list is it was kind of a lot of busy work. It reminded me of, you know, in Persona 5 when you're going through a run trying to make sure you don't miss anything.
Sure.
You kind of had to have like, you know, your day planned out and, you know, actually the week ahead planned out basically. It was kind of like that playing this game, but it was a lot more relaxing because unlike Persona, you know, it's not just the one run you get, you know, there's very few things that are based in the year. And if you happen to skip that year, or if you happen to miss it that year, you just, you know, roll it into the next year because there's something else you'll need to do anyway. So you keep playing. But it was a lot of fun. It was just the trophies were they were extensions of what you would normally do, except maybe specializing in that a little bit.
Sure.
Especially completing the community center. I mean, I've played that game with so many people who don't give a rat's ass about trophies. But everyone always wants to finish the community center.
Matt, here's the question, though. Does it have multiplayer not on PC?
I think it does now.
Does it?
I think so.
PSN Profile says it does.
I think it does now. So there is potential for friendship.
Is that local co-op?
I don't think
Unclear.
It's clearly not on PC, but there's a lot more potential for friendship in Minecraft, I'll say.
So talk to me about finding every star drop, cooking every recipe, and crafting every item.
So the star drops, there's only about 8 of them. They're actually not that hard to get. It's just, you know what to do, you know, sort of angle your progression towards that. Like one is to give a sweet gem berry to a statue in the forest. To get to that part of the forest, you need to get, I think, a golden axe. So you need to go to the mine to get some gold, make a golden axe. You need to get a very specific crop that the rare item merchant sells once in a while. It costs a lot of money, and it's only grown in fall. right? But again, you can just plan around that, because if you miss it year 1, you'll have year 2, because you can't do everything in 1 year. What is it? Crafting every item. And the crafting every item trophy was actually kind of balls, because it didn't actually keep track of what you crafted. You kind of had to do that yourself, which is strange, because it kept track of like the recipes you would make.
They patched naming the animals glitch, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They patched that, but that was funny.
Oh yeah. I'm not a fan of those.
Did you do it, Matt? Did you do it?
No, I didn't do it.
I figured you didn't.
I did it legit. But yeah, the crafting every item is annoying, but it's not like anything that you pull your hair out of, because crafting the items is not that hard, especially towards the end of the game when you get all the materials you need. Recipes. So another reason why I like this is because progression towards one trophy is usually progression towards another. You get a lot of recipes from people in the town as you level up your friendship, right? And it just happens to be my trophies too. Yeah. So I guess what I'm trying to say, long story short, is that Stardew Valley has a great sense of progress. You always feel like you're progressing with every trophy you make, because usually one decision affects 2 or 3 trophies down the line. So you always feel like you're gaining progress, and that not a lot is wasted.
So I'm hearing what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I think you made a lot of good arguments. My argument is Minecraft is like playing Legos with your friends.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. I was literally going to counter with
the friendship factor is a lot higher in Minecraft.
All you can do in Stardew is build a farm, which you would do with normal people, but in Minecraft you can make a giant penis castle. Like,
yeah, but that's like outside the scope of most trophies, right?
But at the same time, if you made it out of all the different colored wools, you get the gather all 16 colored wools achievement.
You could build stuff into that, yeah. I'm just saying the most fun things you do in Minecraft probably aren't going to help you with the trophies.
I'm just saying, I don't think, except for the people who have gotten it, anybody actually enjoyed having to get Prairie King. Unless you have it, you probably think it's hot garbage.
We have an interesting point in chat from Meso, who says, I think you can take away points from Minecraft because you can join people's trophy worlds and get the platinum in like an hour.
I hate that shit.
I think we need to hack that off, right? And not consider it part of the argument.
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem is
that was your silver bullet, and you want to throw that out?
Yeah, I like fair fights.
Okay.
I think a funny thing is the fact that I wouldn't have 2 of the DLC trophies that I don't think are available anymore if I hadn't texted someone who's in chat right now. I was like, hey, I know you don't like playing Minecraft multiplayer, but please, I need 2 people to fucking kill for the fucking get 2 kills with the arrows achievement. And he was like, okay. And then I killed him, and I was like, yo, thanks, bro. I never would have gotten that otherwise. And they turned that mode off like 2 weeks later.
And you never talked to him.
So that's another interesting thing to bring up is
DLC. No, it's DLC. It's DLC doesn't count. DLC doesn't
count. Is it only DLC? Is the base platinum still available in the Bedrock edition?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah. Like we said, the hardest achievement is curing a zombie villager. And the only reason that's hard is because you wouldn't know how to do it, because the game never tells you. If you Google how to do it, it's you just have to find a zombie villager, like brick them in with dirt so they don't get killed by the sunlight, and just like throw an apple at them and then make a potion of cure zombie, which like isn't that fucking hard. Like the world that we have with the Ohio gang, I think we populated an entire village after bringing like 5 or 6 villagers there, just with zombie villagers that we found in the overworld. We made like 7 or 8.
Gotcha.
All artifacts basically make Stardew a gotcha game. This guy, though. This guy. It's so true. You just go around digging in the desert, hoping you get the right fucking one. The only crazy RNG related thing in Minecraft is in the DLC for killing the Wither. Like the 2% chance to get a Wither skull. It's garbage. That's not base game. It's not base game, doesn't count. Unless it does. Also, I've done it 3 times, so like it doesn't matter.
I mean, I've played through Stardew Valley like 2.5 times now.
This is why this is a really hard matchup, because I think I've beaten Minecraft like 6 times, and you've beaten Stardew like 3 times. So we're very evenly
on
matched.
the PC Steam version. I'm only missing Prairie King on that too.
I think on the I have all the achievements in the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft, and I'm only missing 4 achievements in the Xbox One version of Minecraft, and I have all of them on the PS4 version.
Okay, I'm leaning Minecraft.
Ooh, I'm okay with that. Minecraft. You go with that?
Going to Minecraft. Yeah. Fun note for those who love trivia: all of our selections tonight have started with M, which will stop at this matchup, which is Killing Floor 2 versus Doom 2016.
Grammar Jack, we will try to avoid spoilers when it comes to. I don't think we ever talk about story-based achievements, because story-based stuff is usually like a gimme that you'll get it. So that's not usually a thing we bring up. But sure, we'll avoid that.
Yeah. Is Red Dead still in it?
I know it's in the. So. I think he's bringing it up because it's in the thumbnail. I don't think Red Dead is still in the match.
No, I don't think it is. Okay.
Matt was the only one with Red Dead 2. I have Red Dead 1 on 360, but Red Dead 2 only Matt has, and I'm pretty sure he shut it down because he was like, that platinum was way too stupid.
It was also only the animals, right? I think.
Oh, the animals! I thought you said the multiplayer was bad.
We're talking about trophies in a game that isn't in the matchup.
Although we do have a great clip. We do have a great clip of a guy throwing an axe at us. We're saying
that's true. That's true. That was
the only good thing to come out of that.
I think you know what? I agree with Matt. Just because I was like, oh man, the multiplayer grind is really bad, but then he was like, no, you can just AFK and get a bunch of. And I was like, oh, that's true. But it's like, get all the animals. You have to like look at a bird, and it's like, oh, do I look at it with my binoculars or do I shoot it? Because if you look at it with your binoculars and you've already scanned it,
or like the thousands of birds that despawned over your head.
Oh my god!
Like, right as soon as they get right above you, they're just gone. It's like, where'd you go?
No, you're good, dude. Don't worry about it. All right, let's go next one. Killing Floor Doom 2.
Killing Floor 2, Doom 2016. If this was Doom 2, I think Doom 2 wins.
Doom 2 as in Doom Eternal Doom 2?
No, Doom 2 as in Doom 2.
See, the thing about this game is that I want to include the DLC.
For which game?
Yeah, because last time you were like, don't include Minecraft DLC, it brings it down. But now you're like,
100. I fucking love the Doom 2016 DLC. It's just be good.
I think the Doom 2016 DLC hurts it. I think all those multiplayer grinds, I had fun, but I think most people won't.
Peter, remember how many times you were like, hey man, there's double EXP, let's fucking dunk on some kids, and we just like played all weekend long.
Love dunking on 5-year-olds.
My favorite double XP weekend was when I tweeted at the devs and begged them for a double XP weekend, and they tweeted back, okay, and then we go.
Literally.
What did you say?
He did that. He actually.
Did you say, can I have a double
I said,
XP weekend?
it would really help out if you gave a double XP weekend. There hasn't been one in 8 months. And then they tweeted back, okay. And then there was one that weekend.
Because
we had a little flip they switched. It's like, yeah, okay. You get it.
Meso asks, these are both friendship games, right? There is multiplayer in both of them. I think Killing Floor 2 is more of a friendship game.
It's more cooperative.
No, it's more friendship in the way that it's more you have to be friends for it to be fun, because there's way less entertaining gameplay. It's just the same fucking zombies over and over again. It's not that interesting. It's not that engaging. Why did
Grammar Jack? If your percentage is going to be stuck at something, 66.6 isn't bad for Doom. That's a good number to have on Doom.
That's true. The multiplayer, I understand why you wouldn't want to do it, because like when they first came out, I think if you bought the DLCs before they were free, you could just like get the armor for nothing.
Yeah.
And then now that they're all free, you have to level up like, I don't know, 6 trillion times. But like, as someone who grew up in the 90s, when Halo 3 multiplayer came out, it was like the shit. And Doom 2016 multiplayer is Halo 3 again with more blood.
For sure.
So I was like, yes.
I don't see any reality where this is Killing Floor 2.
I don't see it either. Killing Floor 2 multiplayer is only it's friendship in the fact that the only way you can tolerate it is with friends.
Yeah.
Doom multiplayer I played on my own all the time, and it was just better with friends. But Killing Floor 2 on your own sucks.
Okay. This one's going to come to blows, because I got Surgeon Simulator versus Persona 5.
I will fight you, man. I won't. Surgeon Simulator doesn't have like characters and plot and stuff. It's just it's going to be a Super Meat Boy thing where it's really fucking hard, and like I feel good for having gotten it and nobody else has it.
All you do in Surgeon Simulator is simulate surgery.
But like I have the platinum and you don't.
That's true.
But
that's a good counterpoint.
Is that still my rarest platinum?
Probably. It's the 4th rarest overall.
That fucking trophy was so goddamn hard.
See, even Meso says Persona 5.
Yeah, it's Persona 5.
True trophy.
Although, I gotta say, there are some trophies in Persona 5 that are not that good.
Yeah, but like all of Surgeon Simulator's trophies aren't that good.
He's got a point, though. He's got a point. My rarest achievement is still Super Hot VR. Second rarest is Surgeon Simulator. Crazy enough, Trophy Hunter and Super Hot VR is worth 400 more points on True Trophies, which like isn't a that's not the greatest judge of a trophy, but still, I think that's.
I still like the idea of weighted trophies.
I like the idea of True Trophies. It just doesn't have nearly enough people for it to work.
Yeah. It's only the people that actually super care about that, so the numbers are way skewed.
Yeah, on PSN profiles, Surgeon Simulator is at 0.58 and Super Hot's at 0.66. But when it comes to overall players, Surgeon Simulator has, it's about even. It's twice as many players with twice as many achievers. Surgeon Simulator's platinum is fucking balls, man. It's so fucking hard. I think the last time I let it go by, I said it can't be for nothing. It can be for nothing at this point, I think.
What did it cost you?
I don't like RPGs that require you to play through them like 5 times.
Persona 5 requires you to play
2 times
once perfectly, and then you have to do a little bit of New Game Plus.
Okay.
If you play it correctly.
All right, so the first time through, you don't read a guide, right? You play the game naturally.
So I wound up with 2.5 playthroughs.
For an RPG that's 60 hours long, is that not too much?
I mean, I had fun the whole time through.
But you saw the same shit again. Did you date a different person the second time?
No, Makoto for life.
You're a fucking loser, man. What's the point? You already knew what was going to happen. You knew she wasn't going to fucking go to town. You knew she wasn't going to touch your thighs.
She does. It fades to black.
We're talking about the date after Christmas?
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Now, clearly, the ending you should have gone for is the everyone gets mad at you for Valentine's Day.
That's true. That's date everybody. No, it's got to be Persona.
It's Persona.
I like how Matt just says it's Persona. Fine.
Which brings us to Fury versus Blasphemous.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the thing I did last time, where I convinced you before by saying Fury is just a one fucking trick pony. It's just beat the guys over and over again.
It's not though.
It is. It absolutely.
It's not.
It is.
Okay, continue.
Meso gets it. She dated everybody. That's how you fucking do it. Okay, so let's talk. So Fury is basically a boss rush with obnoxious cutscenes in between where you can't skip them, and the guy keeps fucking talking to you forever, right?
But there isn't a trophy to listen to all that babble.
I'm sorry. Every time I think about Fury, I think of fucking Afro Samurai, where he just goes Afro, and he wakes back up. Is this like himself?
Sure.
So the other trophies are just do that again, right? Just do it again.
Sure. So there's a speed run, and then there's a more difficult mode. Yeah. But the more difficult mode isn't just like they hit harder. They have different phases and different attacks. Like it is different.
Okay. There's so many games on this list that are just like one trick pony games, where it's just like you just do the same fucking thing again.
Right. So Fury itself is sort of a one trick pony game. It's like fight these guys.
2 mechanics, the parry and the gun. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
But it's really good. It's really good at that one trick.
Why is
there's only 2 mechanics.
Why is something doing something really well being punished?
Because I'm trying to argue against it for my game, Matt. You have to understand.
Okay, give me Blasphemous. I've heard the Blasphemous argument 3 times now. I can't believe it's made it this far.
You still haven't played it. That's why.
What has it been going up against?
It has.
I let it beat Dishonored 2.
Dude, all right. So here's the thing, right? It's fucking 2D Dark Souls. It's infinitely better than Salt and Sanctuary because the graphics aren't hot garbage. It has a crazy good world. Like, you know how Salt and Sanctuaries was like generic fantasy, right?
Sure, sure.
Like Blasphemous's world is like, you know, this fucking just Catholic guilt the world where everybody's suffering because they feel they need to. It has the best, it has the best pixel art you've ever fucking seen. It's got really good, you know, it's got like trinket mechanics. It's got like, oh, you can add like 2% this, 3% this to balance out versus different bosses. All the boss designs are really
I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna Google Blasphemous art.
Do it.
I bet it's not gonna come up with the game. Oh, it did. Look at that.
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
I thought I would come up with art of blasphemy.
That would be cool. Yeah, it's absolutely Catholic.
Give me like pixel
art.
It's got sick pixel art.
It absolutely does.
Is that what it really looks like? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say my piece here. I love Fury. I think it's a great game. I think it's a great platinum. I don't love Fury like you love Blasphemous.
Yes.
Like on that alone, like I feel like Blasphemous can continue.
Because Blasphemous has collectibles. It's got like, you know, get all the different fucking rings of bum fluff. It's got a speedrun trophy. It's got a hard mode trophy. The hard mode trophy is good because it's being good at the game, not the game being harder just to fuck with you. Like, imagine an achievement in a Dark Souls game to which Dark Souls game do you think you could beat all of the bosses without ever using a fucking an Estus flask during the boss fight? And if you did, you could kill yourself to reset it. Which one do you think you could do?
Probably two.
Two, right? There's an achievement to do that in Blasphemous, and that's exactly what it feels like.
Okay.
You fight a boss like a little bit, you get him like 3/4, you maybe heal like once or twice, you're like, okay, I'm getting the feel for it, You die intentionally, you do it again, you're like, okay, dodge, yep, you get hit the last second, you're like, okay, I got this. Third try, you nail it, you're like, boom, let's go, next boss. I got it.
I wrote it down. I've locked it in.
Yes!
You've convinced me.
4 times for a game you've never
played. You can't keep getting away with this.
That's okay. Next round it's up against Persona, and we'll smack it down where it belongs.
In fact, we should just make that decision now.
Just lock it in.
Lock it in now.
No.
So for the next matchup, we have like a Sophie's Choice situation for Dibble.
Yeah,
we got Super Hot VR, a game that he loves, Keanu Reeves simulator, versus A Hat in Time, a game he loves.
They're both my children. I can't.
Here's my argument. Super Hot VR's trophies are awful.
They're pretty bad. Yeah, they're bad. The challenges are bad. They feel good to finish. It's one of those things that because I've played the game so many times casually after getting the platinum, it's like, oh, fucking, that's easy. Except for fucking headshots only. That one is a nightmare from which you can never escape. I can't believe I ever beat that.
God. I lean heavy for A Hat in Time.
And you've never played it?
And I've never played it.
I have to look at the trophy list again. I fucking love A Hat in Time.
But it's so cute. It's so good looking. You know how much I love a cute art aesthetic.
What's the hardest one? Defeat the boss with one hit. I mean, I've made a video about doing that. I made a video about finding all the dead birds. Oh, man, which I fucked up, and the guy commented on it. I'll never get over that. Beat Train Rush without dying or getting time bonuses. Yeah, I like Hat in Time a lot.
You like Hat in Time?
I like Hat in Time, but I fucking love Super Hot VR. Here's the thing. I've played Super Hot VR casually more than I've played A Hat in Time. But I've recommended A Hat in Time more than I've recommended Super Hot. No, is that true?
I feel like Super Hot VR is more geared for hardcore people, though. So maybe that's why you also recommend Hat in Time to more people. Is because it's just, you know,
it's so good. It's so
more people
good, dude. I mean, if I want to be a shill, I'm tempted to say Super Hot VR because I have it and it's a rarer platinum than what other people have, right? Obviously.
Sure. But, you know, legacy matchups, Hat in Time has the Bloodborne legacy with it right now.
Ooh, we might have to give it the Hat in Time, yeah.
You know, I'm hard shilling for that.
You haven't even, I think, listen, you're going to have to retroactively give 2019 Game of the Year to Hat in Time once you play it. You're going to fucking love it, man.
Oh, nice. Nothing could beat Outer Wilds for me.
Yeah, that's true. I think only I'd played it. But it still would have lost to Outer Wilds even if you'd played it.
Yeah.
I think it's because we all really like a good fucking puzzle game.
Love a good
nothing
puzzle
like
game.
a really good puzzle game. Call of the Sea is not a good puzzle game.
Call of the Sea is not a good puzzle game.
I think it does. I think it falls for the trap, which is we have to make a puzzle really complicated, but to make up for that, we just like write down the exact solutions in the notebook, so that there's like we can excuse ourselves. Oh, it's super complicated, but we wrote it down. It's like, yeah, but now I know what matters because
now I know what the answer is.
Yeah, because you wrote it down. So what that leads to me drunk at 1 a.m, running around hoping to fill out the notebook with all the notes, and then just fucking go, okay, put 2 and 2 together.
Sure. I'm voting a Hat in Time here.
I am also leaning a Hat in Time. Matt, you love Super Hot VR. Convince me it's Super Hot VR.
It's Super Hot VR.
He makes a persuasive argument, Peter. He doesn't.
It is fun to watch people play the game for friendship factor.
That's true.
You're on the couch.
Yeah, he's right though.
Body all over the place.
It's a fun game. It's a rough trophy list because the IRL speedrun challenges and stuff like that. As much as the game kind of teaches you how to do them, nope. You know what? I'm going to disqualify it on this alone. I think I tried to do as many of them as I could without doing the glitch where you like bring a gun between loading transitions. I fucking could not do it. Some of them are so fast. I was
just
like,
glitching your trophy list.
You have to, dude. How many of the platinum?
Just cheating your way through.
Peter, if you played Skyrim, would you do the cheat where you got 2 of the fucking what are they called?
Cheese wheels.
I think that is long since patched.
Oh no! There's no way that they never would have patched that. You can get the Ring of Heresine and the hide of what's it at the same time.
Oh, got you with the Daedric artifacts.
Just because of the fact that there's one of the Daedric artifacts can glitch and crash and literally never be possible on your save file, and there's no way to fix it.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to give yourself insurance by getting 2 of them to make sure you could get 14 out of 13 for the achievement. If one of them glitches, you can still get 13 out of 13. There's no reason not to do that.
So is this Hat in Time?
Yeah, give it to Hat in Time. I love Super Hot VR, but
can this be like the real
without
Sophie
glitching, it's absolute hot garbage.
Or instead of a Hat in Time now, Super Hot VR goes on?
Why?
Because we made the analogy.
After the next one, we're halfway through. We're going to open the random box.
Commit to the bit. I don't know. We can move on.
I'm not committing to shit bit, man.
So next up, we got Titanfall 2 versus Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered.
Is this even a competition?
Call of Duty
Titanfall 2. God damn it.
Did Matt say Call of Duty?
He did.
Argue your piece, Matt.
So to me, Titanfall 2 just felt like it was a fun game, but it wasn't that special to me. The trophy list was just like, I actually can't even remember.
Pull it up.
Get it out here.
We did platinum in literally 4 years ago.
Yeah, but I platinumed COD Modern Warfare even longer ago.
I platinumed Titanfall 2 8th of January 2017.
The most fun trophy for me for Titanfall 2 was the one at the start, which was become the master.
Yeah,
I believe all the other trophies are forgettable. I think they're all just like, get some collectibles, like do all this junk. Yeah.
I think as a trophy list it's not great, but as a game it's exceptional. I think a lot of like the story beats were really fun. There's the time loop level that's cool. There's the part at the end that's really cool. A lot of the stuff with the mech is cool, just like to gloss over it.
Okay, you want to talk about one-trick ponies? Call of Duty Modern Warfare's trophy list is just beat the game on the hardest difficulty.
Isn't there also beat the fucking same shit different day thing?
They're basically just the same trophy list,
except for the speed run and the gauntlet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The speed run and the gauntlet.
Oh, I guess Call of Duty does have that one, right? It has it in the tutorial mission.
It has that, and it also has
How the hell is
so it's the same trophy list.
I know, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Get a kill with every weapon is the rarest achievement.
More forgettable version of COD Modern Warfare to me.
Get a kill with every achievement every gun is a rarer achievement than fucking Mile High Club.
That's because they can glitch Mile High Club on the remaster.
Also, like, I mean, people just kind of pick what they like and use it.
Peter, you want to scroll down a little bit?
Sure, what do you need?
Scroll down a little bit.
What are you looking for?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm waiting for it to show up on the screen. Come on.
Give me a trophy name. What are we looking for?
Nothing. I was just looking for the platinum completion time.
Oh.
Because I remember that I beat it like 5 minutes faster than you had in total. But I forgot it was like a couple, like it was like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it wasn't a concurrent.
Yeah, it wasn't like the same time. Oh man, I think I have that footage still where I think I had 33 minutes to beat it because I stopped playing and you beat it 33 minutes later. And I beat it in like 27 minutes, and Matt was there, and he was like, "I don't fucking believe that you pulled that off." It was literally like a speed run moment where it was like reset run, like up into the last minute. I was like, I'd lost all hope. I was like, "There's no fucking way I'm pulling this off." And there's just like the run happened. I got to the end, and I was like, "There's no way!" And I shot the guy. I was like, "There's no way!"
I was there for you too when you got the Surgeon Simulator Platinum on the regular one, not the VR one. But yeah, I think that, I mean, I had more fun with COD Modern Warfare. And that means something to me.
But are you including the multiplayer in that?
Yeah, I did not like Titanfall 2 multiplayer.
Neither did I.
Because Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered doesn't have multiplayer.
Yeah, and COD, I believe Titanfall requires like a match.
It's like just 2 trophies. It's not a lot. It's not the biggest detractor, but
still something.
Having to log on to multiplayer to do those few things. I mean, it wasn't bad. Maybe if my friends were playing it, I would have played it, but at least at this point in my life, it just didn't do it for me.
There are 3 online game mode trophies. There is customize a multiplayer loadout, win a multiplayer match, and join a multiplayer NIP.
There was one for like kill people with the smart pistol, I thought, but
I just did a filter by online modes, so you can probably do that offline. Is what I would say. Destroy a Titan with your smart core in the campaign. That's not really.
Yeah, I mean those trophies is just like they're not hard, but there's a lot of them, so it's just
Sure.
Let me just put this attachment on. All right, I got a kill. Now let me put this attachment on.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
It's like picking up weapons. So I don't know. I just for me, COD was just the more enjoyable experience. And like I said, that actually matters to me.
Sure. I mean, I enjoyed both of them.
I think Titanfall 2 was a better campaign. I think the plot points of Titanfall 2 are way better. They're punchier. They're cooler.
I think they were better because it's outside the sphere of Modern Warfare, which is overdone.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that great though.
Hey Peter, hey Matt, do you want me to shoot a silver bullet into your werewolf? Hey Peter, Titanfall 2 is basically Apex, the campaign.
It's Titanfall 2.
They have the same guns, it's true.
It's Titanfall 2. Dibble, are you also voting Titanfall 2?
Yeah, I like Titanfall 2 a lot more than Modern Warfare.
It's Titanfall 2.
And that's
Suck a dick, Matt.
16. It's time for a random box intermission. Oh my
God!
Bear with me. Don't do it yet.
More left.
Okay, so
sticking us an hour to 8.
So first, explain what you're doing. Explain what this is.
That's way too bright. I'm turning that back off. So I have one of these dumb fucking Monster Hunter random box things that you can get at like. What, Kristen?
Great. What are you talking
They're fucking great. Why you make it the whole screen? So they have a chance of being a bunch of the different monsters. We opened up 2 of them last week. We got a. Oop, my keyboard is attacking things. We got a Basilgeist and a Teostra. So this time we have the chance of getting a
Grammar Jack just posted in chat that Cyberpunk 2077 got removed from the PlayStation Store.
That's
crazy.
It did not.
Dude,
you know how cheap it's gonna become? Or actually, it might get more expensive.
I was thinking bananas.
I was thinking about buying low, selling high. Absolutely, like get a copy for like $20. But anyway, this has a chance of being Giratodus, Barioth, Brachydios, Coral Pookie Pookie, Viper Toby Kadachi, or I think Brute Tigrex. This is... And I don't know who the special one can be. So let's see what we got this time. We got Barioth, which is actually a monster that I like.
Barioth's my favorite monster.
Is it?
Yeah.
Peter, do you want this?
I think Kiryun is mine.
It's Goopbird Boy, right?
No, that's Barioth. Barioth is the snow one that punches wind.
Oh no, screw that guy.
Okay, I was gonna say. This guy's dope as fuck, man. I just like him because he like punches the ground and actually destroys it, and he like wants to mess with your face. Look at that fucking guy.
Mess with your
Look at how
face.
fucking long that tail is. That's dope as hell. I love these models, man. It's like really nice. Look at the detail on the face. I don't like the models. Anyway, back to the platinum bracket.
Okay. While we're in intermission here,
yeah,
I have the article up for Cyberpunk 2077 being removed.
Oh yeah, pull it up. Let's hear it.
So this is the article from GameSpot. It says Cyberpunk 2077 has been removed. PlayStation Store refunds will be issued. Thank you for drawing us attention to it, Grammar Jack. Yeah, can't do it. Sony said, we strive to ensure a high level of satisfaction. We'll offer a full refund. Has this ever happened?
No.
I can't even think of that. No.
I'm sure it has. It's probably just for like less like impressive games, like probably more indie type things.
Sorry, I don't mean this to be a fucking unboxing channel, but we all really like Monster Hunter, so that'll be kind of fun.
Now you just need to try out like 5 different varieties of Oreos.
No. I have to start buying up like $7,000 boxes of fucking Pokemon cards and then unbox them on stream. Yeah, these are my fucking boys.
Get Madden and then do like the team things, team cards.
If you don't think these look dope, you're fucking dumb.
Grammar Jack said it happened with Arkham Knight on PC. Yeah, I think
on PC.
I think it happens on PC.
Yeah, PC has refunds naturally. The Sony does not have refunds because they're garbage, fucking Japanese pieces of shit.
Mesa says they've never delisted Fallout 76 or No Man's Sky.
That's a fair point. That's incredible. She's not wrong.
No Man's Sky.
We got way off track.
No, we didn't. We did an unboxing.
The next matchup is Invisible Ink versus Star Trek Bridge Crew. I love Invisible Ink. I don't think it's Invisible Ink.
Friendship! Dude, we have to get more people we know. Listen, like, Star Trek is so good. I want to make a video once we convince someone else to download it so we can play it with them, and then we'll make a video on it.
I think they're just continuing support for PlayStation VR, though.
What? Yeah, we can still play it. The servers are still up.
Oh, sorry.
But like, is anyone gonna be able to buy the PlayStation VR still?
No, it won't work on PS5 without an adapter anyway.
Yeah, that's why I was like, when they showed the back of the PlayStation 5, I was like, where's the VR hookup?
Yeah. So that's Bridge Crew.
When are they gonna make wireless VR?
They have it for PC.
Fucking cyberpunked. How do I thumbs up that post? Report for being too baller. That's like fucking
Next up, we got Minute versus Enter the Gungeon.
Oh no!
Whatever you want.
Sophie's Choice again.
How did they both make it this far?
I think it's
Gungeon. Oh, because everything they went against was bad.
Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn, Sayonara Wild Hearts. I think it's Gungeon because that game has more to do and is a better made game than Minute.
Yeah, this is okay. Eagles versus the Giants right here.
They're both Devolver Digital. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, we're giving it to Enter the Gungeon.
Yeah, guns. Dude, that was 2 quick ones. Bang bang.
I know.
Next up, we got XCOM 2 versus Observer. This is where the smack talk started when we were starting up.
Yeah, we were talking about this pregame for a while.
We've talked about Observer like 7 times. I don't
know why you haven't played it, man.
There's no way it's Observer. There's no way.
Probably not, but I still think you should play it. It's a fucking...
There's a System Redux on PS5.
It's a creepy fucking, like... It's a creepy game, man. It doesn't have
creepy game for creepy
people.
It
doesn't have a good trophy list, but neither does fucking XCOM 2. Yeah, the nanophage patient. That's what it is, not genophage, nanophage. Oh, the worst company in America. Wow. Oh, you're saying in 2077. I thought you meant like they were voted that right now. I was like, what happened to Comcast and Verizon? They always get voted worst company in America. Even though they're both probably fucking registered into a Cayman Islands basement because taxes apparently don't apply to large companies.
I think this one's in Matt's hands. I don't think we're gonna sway each other.
Okay, it's a copy pasta. That sounds right. What are you saying? You think it's XCOM 2?
Yeah, I think it's XCOM 2. I don't think I can convince you it's XCOM 2. I don't think you can convince me it's Observer.
XCOM 2 I like because you can customize the characters and give them little biographies and backgrounds.
Okay, pick it. Sounds fun.
Like when I made that, I made Will in the game.
It's not gonna. Ooh.
I gave him a Guile haircut, and I said he was from Tokyo, Japan, and how he was the One Piece fanatic. And only
fucking Nani. I'm totally from Japan. Desu.
Yeah.
Got it. It's not making it past the next round, so it's fine. Also, there's
XCOM 2. Next up, we got Dark Souls 3, which is somehow the Souls game that's made it this far.
I don't know why. It's the worst one.
Versus Super Hot.
Why did Dark Souls 2 lose? Did you vote it out?
Dark Souls 2 was further up. I forget what it lost to.
You suck. I love Dark Souls 2.
I think this is Dark Souls 3. I think Super Hot's trophies are awful.
Yeah. All the challenges are really long and balls. Where is it?
And it's like beat the game like 27 times.
Dark Souls 2 made it in twice because of both versions, and somehow we voted them both out.
There you go.
How did we do? Hold on, does this Control F work on this? It does. Dark Souls 2 beat Beat Blaster and lost to Wolfenstein 2.
There you go.
Dark Souls 2, the other one, beat Doom Eternal and lost to XCOM 2.
Yes.
You son of a bitch.
Yes.
Dark Souls 3 has to beat XCOM 2.
No.
Okay, so we're picking Dark Souls 3 now, right?
I don't like Dark Souls 3's. I'm just commenting on Leon in the chat saying it has a better trophy list. I think does it not have the Get All Rings, which is always dumb?
It does.
I think it has Get All Rings, which I hate. Yeah, Get All Rings sucks, but that's like a shut up to demons. So.
Grammar Jack says Super Hot Challenge trophies are pretty repetitive. I completely agree.
Yep.
And we already didn't like the VR version, which is the better version, right?
Which is the better version. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 has all the rings. It's got all the miracles. It's the usual Dark Souls garbage trophy list.
Oh my god, I just realized Monster Hunter World's at the bottom. Since the last time we did this, only one of us had it. Now two of us have it. So there's actually more to talk about.
So, are you voting Dark Souls 3, Dibble?
Yeah.
I'll vote that.
As I drop my figurines on my keyboard and scrolls.
Now that I voted for Dark Souls, can I say Bloodborne?
You can say Bloodborne.
He hasn't played it yet. He doesn't get to say it.
Oh.
Ooh, Peter. Grammar Jack says Super Hot Mind Control Delete has a better platinum. Peter.
I think I disagree with that. I just did Super Hot Mind Control Delete, and I sort of hated it the whole time. It was rough. Not for me. I liked the base game way more.
This is going to be a good discussion. It might last like 2 seconds, though.
So now we got Astrobot Rescue Mission, which is probably my second favorite VR game.
It's such a good game.
It's incredible.
It's against Overcooked 2, which is literally the power of friendship.
That might be the best multiplayer game of all time.
So much yelling.
It's way better than Moving Out. It's not even close.
Yeah.
Moving Out kind of sucks.
You know, talk about like one-trick ponies. Overcooked 2's trophy list is probably just be good at the game, right?
Yeah,
it's like 3-starring a lot of
yeah, you have to be good enough at the game to get 3 stars and everything, which isn't always easy, but
yeah. But I mean, to get the 3 stars, you have to overcome a lot of different challenges.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's different in that sense.
Sure.
And you also have the platinum, unlike the base game, which didn't have a fucking platinum.
Yeah,
like the first game. The first game didn't have a platinum because it was garbage.
That sucks.
Man, Astrobot's just a lot of fun.
It's just so good.
Yeah, the music is great.
It's so cute. You feel so good playing it. It's
like the character himself looks kind of dumb. Like
no,
he's dumpy.
It doesn't.
No, he's kind of dumpy.
He is dumpy, but that's his charm.
Yeah.
Right?
That music is great. There's only one level that really pissed me off, and it was like a speedrun level in the like the western area, and for some reason he just like wouldn't latch onto one of the things I kept telling him to latch onto, and I just as soon as I randomly got him to grab it, I beat the mission like first try.
Like what are even the trophies in Astrobot?
It's mostly
rescue,
beat everything, get all the bots, do all the challenge missions, find all the chameleons.
So beat the game in collectibles?
Yeah.
But it is like a platformer, basically, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like part of the course for platformers.
The platformer in VR.
Yeah, and there's something about the bosses in Astrobot. Like they're not like the best bosses of any game I've ever played, but for some reason being in VR, like just the scale of them is so much bigger than like any other game I've ever played.
The King Kong boss was actually quite scary the first time. I'm not gonna say scary, but like I was like, oh, good lord.
Also, I feel like that game is like meant for kids too, but we're finding so much enjoyment out of it as adults.
It's deaf totes all ages, but yeah, that's for sure.
Like, yeah, so I feel like that's
a point in its favor.
Yeah.
But so is Overcooked. They're similar in that sense, right?
Can kids get a 3-star in Overcooked?
I could. I was a great video game.
I was like, I don't know.
Okay, let's go to the other end of the spectrum. Can grandmas get the platinum in Astrobot? No. Can grandmas get the platinum in Overcooked? Yes.
Wait,
how do you figure?
Shout out.
Yeah, wait, what?
Shout out to Meso. Shout out.
Oh yeah,
okay. Yeah. Well, she doesn't count. She really doesn't age.
I thought you'd pick up on that joke. Come on.
I don't know what she has for trophies.
In like 30 seconds here when she hears that message.
This one's tough.
This is a tough one. I told you it'd be a tough one.
I don't know,
so
man.
I think overall, power of friendship is hard to find, right?
Sure.
Meso says I knew that was coming.
It's hard to find. Like we tried it with Unrailed and it didn't work.
That's Unrailed is the worst multiplayer game I think I've ever played.
That's true, but we got Unrailed on the promise of it being Overcooked.
I bought Moving Out thinking it was Overcooked, and it wasn't that either.
We're all chasing the Overcooked high.
Chasing the Overcooked.
That's
high.
true. I'm not chasing the Astrobot high in the same way I'm chasing the Overcooked high.
Mostly because it exists in the PS5. As long as we get one, we can play that fucking install like that game.
Okay. I'm willing to go Overcooked.
Yeah,
that works.
I'm sorry, Astrobot.
As long as we can agree, I think Astrobot is that the best VR game?
No.
We can have a bracket of best VR games. What do you think?
Moss is better.
Moss is better, I think.
Super Hot VR is better for just playing, just picking up and having a good time.
I mean, beating Moss without dying kind of fucking blew though.
It was fun.
It was mostly 3 parts. Okay,
here
we go.
I don't think any beat the game without dying trophy is ever
fun. Yeah.
Sure. Not gonna cause issues.
Super Hot VR.
Right.
I got Call of Duty World War II versus Guacamelee 1.
You should get VR, Meso. Although if you're trying to get PS5, I guess I don't have VR, so maybe wait and they'll probably have amazing VR or some shit. Beat Saber is incredible, Grammarjack. That's true. I just recently bought the Linkin Park DLC because I'm a Linkin Park.
It's no Beat Blaster.
Peter, shut up. Beat Blaster's terrible.
Beat Blaster's bad. Don't buy Beat Blaster.
Call of Duty World War II versus Guacamelee. Matt, explain to me why Call of Duty World War II is good, because you have that. I have Guacamelee, but I don't
you have it too, don't you?
Yeah, I do, but I have both, and you have World War II.
Yeah. Okay. I get what you're saying. So I think I have a soft spot for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Mostly just because I feel like it's the perfect amount of challenge for me.
Okay.
Because the veteran runs are hard. You die in 3 bullets, and it can be frustrating. But the good thing is that the checkpoints are pretty lenient. And being able to overcome something like that makes me feel good, and I like those kinds of trophies. I don't mind a game having one sort of super difficult, frustrating trophy.
Okay.
Just because having that as the final barrier or the wall or whatever is fine. In this game, there's actually more than that because it's the multiplayer, it's the veteran, it's collect all the things, right? It's also play zombie mode with your friends. Hopefully, you have friends, and beat it that way too, which is so hard. Probably, I mean, it was hard, but it was actually probably more frustrating than hard. But oh my god, the high from beating that was a high I haven't felt in a while, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we could have felt that yesterday, but so yeah, you were here. I had to remind you, but yeah, Llama was gone. Llama was so we didn't get to do it. But we still could have done it on our own, but I really don't want to have to do that twice.
No, we're waiting for Llama.
we'll do it all together. So here's my perspective, right? So Guacamelee is great because it doesn't have the best story. It's a pretty generic, story. It's got fun gameplay in it's not like harping on any it took an existing formula. It said, hey, Super Metroid, but side-scrolling beat 'em up. And it went, how are we going to do that? And it just went, lock them into a room, spawn a bunch of enemies, and the way you beat them up, like, they'll have a barrier specific to a special move that you can do, and you can combo that move into other moves. And the way they did that was really, really good, and I love that. But then I look at Call of Duty World War II, and you see the name Call of Duty, and you go, ugh. Like, of course.
I'll tell you, having not played it, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Dude, it's not like any Call of Duty game you've
ever
played.
It's like the most different Call of Duty of the series,
and which is why it fucking kills Matt and I whenever I go on the Call of Duty Zombies subreddit. Everyone's like, fucking garbage. I'm like, dude, it's the best. It's not the best zombies mode, but the fucking it has a zombies mode, and the campaign is great. Because you actually fucking care about the characters. It's not some jabronis you have no attachment to. It's like, oh, it's the guy it's the British guy with the mustache for the 5th time. Yeah, fuck that
guy. Hey, I love that guy.
What's his name, Peter?
Price.
What's his
first name?
No idea.
John, you fucking asshole. How dare
Is it actually?
Yes,
first
Captain John Price.
Hold on, we're gonna check that.
It's Captain Jonathan Price.
One of my favorite Red vs. Blue jokes was when Sarge got promoted. So it's like, you can call me. You can call me. Oh god. Actually, I need to look this up.
It is John.
It's John.
Yeah,
Price?
I know what the fuck
it is.
I'm talking
It is
about.
Actually John.
Do you think I was fucking you?
Yes, I did.
Wow. So
okay, so I vote Guacamelee.
Okay. So does Grammarjack.
What do you vote?
So I think they both have a lot going for them. Guacamelee, you basically have to do every aspect of the game. COD World War II is not it's obviously just a shooter, but you have to play the multiplayer a lot, you have to play the single player a lot, you have to play the zombies mode a lot. And the zombies mode you have to be really good at. And Matt and I are particularly fucking keen on that shit.
Yeah, we did a 4-player mode intended for 4 people with only us.
With 2 people, yeah. Obviously, you can do it with any number of people because the people who are incredibly good at it have beaten every level solo. But it's intended for 4 people. One of the steps in the base game final level is to get 4 versions of the same gun. And to juggle that with 2 people is fucking awful. It's not great. It would
have been better if we had more people.
But we fucking pulled it off.
More friendship.
Dude, the fact that Llama already has that achievement, don't have to do it again. Thank God. That level sucks so bad. I'm so divided, dude. I don't want to make a decision.
You gotta pick.
I don't have
you
to
gotta pick. Actually, Matt, do you pick World War II or are you leaning Guacamelee? Okay, yeah, you do have to pick.
Listen.
No flipping coins.
I think the potential for friendship.
Dude, I have a Mexican peso here. I can make this as authentic as possible. I also have a Wehrmark in there somewhere.
You need one of those spinning boards.
Dun, 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 dun.
You ever seen the one where it's like a clock? where every arrow says something important except for down, which says beer, and you flick it, and because it's actually not centered, this gravity makes it always point down, and it always just says beer. Those are funny.
That's awesome.
Peter, sell me on Guacamelee, the game you haven't played.
Grammar Check says it's 100%. That's confidence. It's a fantastic game, and it has a great platinum. The other one is it's Call of Duty.
See, but that's what people always say until they play it, and then it's...
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Matt. Let's assess the negatives. We went the positive. Let's assess the negatives.
Yeah.
Call of Duty's negatives is a prestige and multiplayer achievement, which basically said, "Hey, without double EXP weekend on shipment, kill yourself." Not great.
Kind of true. The grind is
rough.
Not the best, but
it's rough.
I don't know what's going on with Call of Duty's double XP weekend, because it's double XP weekends 24/7.
Yeah,
365 per year.
it's like 5 games ago.
So it's like
double
XP weekend.
The holy nerd agrees. Give it a Guacamelee.
It's so weird to let Guacamelee go on. It's such an unremarkable platinum to make it.
I mean, I wouldn't have let it go on.
The people are speaking.
Matt, you'll roll over for anything. You're a very easily tamed dog. But
call me. Wow, that's something.
Peter's a Beauregard. You're a Cocker Spaniel. I'm just saying dog names.
Call me a dog. I said.
I'm saying the negatives of Call of Duty World War II outweigh the positives, where Guacamelee doesn't have that many negatives at all.
But what are its positives?
It's a solid game.
Yeah, it's a really solid.
Solid to me is like not impressive. Like saying something solid is like saying that you're like the Kirk Cousins of quarterbacks. It's like you're good.
Wow.
Not spectacular or like things to write home about.
Okay, so you have to do. Oh, Inferno Challenges is based on. I thought that was DLC. That's Guacamelee 2 has the Inferno Challenges as DLC. Okay.
This is Guacamelee 1.
I'm looking at the
Guac.
You doing it, Peter? You typing it in?
I typed.
Well, we already gave it to Guacamelee though.
Did we?
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess we did.
Yeah, I didn't write it down yet.
I guess we did. I genuinely think like the fact that I was level like 36 or 37 at that point in the multiplayer, I had my fill, and I had to get to level 55 to prestige, and then it was like, oh, there's double EXP. Just play shipment where you die every 2 seconds, but you get XP 5 times as fast as any other mode, and it was like, for efficiency's sake, I should play that. So like 8 hours later of that, I was like level 52, and I was like, this sucks.
This is where we differ, because I actually was still having fun with the multiplayer.
I hadn't fun with it until I started grinding.
It was a grind, but it was like a lot less of a grind than Red Dead.
And like, it's clearly I did it to myself, right? Because I went, I don't want to. I like it, but I realize if I actually don't do the shipment grind, I'll be playing this for another fucking 20, 30 hours in multiplayer, and I'd rather. I got lots of other stuff. I want to focus on zombies, right?
Yeah.
Because I hadn't done the survive till wave 20 in the prologue, and I was like, I just want to like do that now. I want to focus on that. I was like, I should just prestige this weekend because it's double EXP, and it was like I played for like I said, like 8 hours in a day, and I was like, wow, that fucking sucked. But again, I did it to myself, so.
The next matchup I got is Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus versus Bug Fables.
I've had it, boys.
Very rare matchup that Matt has both platinums.
Yeah, I have like 5 games in this bracket.
That's crazy.
So, I think all I need to say is they call him Spooter.
Yeah, they call him Spooter. This is so Bug Fables, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Wolfenstein 2's trophy list is dumb.
Is it because there's 600 collectibles?
Yeah, there's like 600 collectibles.
Or is it because you have to beat the whole game without dying on the hardest difficulty?
Mind Laban is also bad.
But like, you made me give up other things for similar reasons, but you kept it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Bug Fables is just solid. Like, it's good.
It's way better.
Okay.
It's Paper Mario made by people who aren't Nintendo.
Is this the last one? Are we already done?
Yes.
No, we got one more.
No. God damn it.
Why do you always want this to be over?
No, I just don't want it to be 3 hours long, like the first time.
Oh, okay. This is the last one in round 4.
Mutt after this. We have to play Dead by
This
Daylight
is
with Mutt.
this is the last one in round 4. So we got Monster Hunter World versus Axiom Verge.
So one has extreme friendship. I don't know about Axiom Verge.
Axiom Verge does not have friendship.
It doesn't. It
doesn't have memes. The meme factory of Monster Hunter World.
Weirdest fucking matchup because Monster Hunter's gonna win when it's the fucking worst grind imaginable, and it's gonna.
Actually, I think that's an important thing to note. How has Monster Hunter World made it this far? Oh
no. Peter, pull up your X. Do you have Exophase? Do you have an account on Exophase?
I do have an account on Exophase.
Pull up Exophase hours for how long you've played Monster Hunter, because I have the platinum and you don't. Give me how many hours.
I do have the platinum.
Sorry, I was gonna say Iceborne, you fucking baby.
There are joint hours on.
Yeah. Okay. So give me that.
Yeah.
So give me.
It's like 300 and change. It's 475 hours.
I was gonna say there's no way. There's no way. I have 475 hours. I have 888 hours.
Jesus, that's more than I have in Team 4.
I can get this platinum before I hit 600.
I'm sure you can, but fucking will you? Fucking
Mesto spent like 100 hours total.
Yeah, I'm close on Iceborne, and I have the most RNG ones already for it. So
it's okay, Grammarjack. So it is 400 hours, but like for some reason,
it's 300 hours.
It's not that bad. It's an MMO though. Like it feels like an MMO.
It's not an MMO.
It's an MMO.
Wait, is there a hub
world? You do some stuff with friends. You do the challenges. You do the dailies or whatever. You log back out. It's an MMO.
Is there a hub world in this game?
No.
It's an MMO.
Is there like a global shop?
No.
Yes.
There isn't.
Is there like a looking for group styled?
Yes.
There is that.
Okay. Yes. Are there giant raids / smaller raids?
No.
There's 16-player raids. Yes, there are.
Not really.
Yes, there are.
Okay, you've played Destiny raids. It's not like that.
It's bigger than that.
It's not.
It is.
You're wrong. Just because the number of people involved is bigger doesn't mean they're in the like in Monster Hunter. It's 4 people at the same time. It's not 16 people fighting the monster.
It is.
No, 16. It's not.
Yes, it is.
Not at the same time.
It's technically 16.
It's 4 groups of 4, all instanced, totally separate from each other. And if you're successful, they mash together.
That's because their servers are made of bologna sandwiches, man. They have good service at Capcom.
Okay, the most important MMO question is: do people just slap on cool-looking gear for other people to admire?
Yes,
can they do that? That's true.
Yes, they do.
And the number of people that stand around in Orgrimmar just doing nothing.
Is Monster Hunter World an MMO? Settle this.
This is the best. No, you're wrong. My definition of MMO is different than the online version.
It isn't an MMO. No, you can't just define your own words.
Yes, I can. I absolutely can. You're wrong. I reject. No. It's an MMO. You're wrong.
You can't just be like, well, I define an MMO as any co-op game. So by that logic, Overcooked is an MMO. Nope. I mean, it's got a shared world of 4 local co-op people.
In my opinion, the Jedi are evil.
Listen, it's because it has aspects that I associate with MMOs that I don't associate with any other game.
It has RPG aspects.
It's not just that.
I'm voting for Axiom Verge on principle.
You piece of shit! Matt, vote for Monster Hunter, I swear to God. Matt?
I've only played Monster Hunter. I've never played Axiom.
Matt, let me just tell you right now, Axiom Verge.
It was a bit. I voted for Monster
Hunter. I will say the
it's great. It's great, but it's a piece
of shit. The Monster Hunter world is very intimidating.
Matt, look at these monsters. Look at how cool they look. I have little statues of them. Look at how cool they look.
Where are you getting these from?
They have. It's a fucking. You can get little random boxes.
Random boxes. Oh, okay. Kind of like a loot crate styled.
Okay, so like I back in the day, I bought some for like DC superheroes, and like they were way less detailed and way less fun. These for the same price are way better. It's like actually what the monster looks like. You can like link the little platforms they stand on together. They look like they're yelling at each other.
Yeah.
They look like they're arguing over the tip. Like, they're fucking great.
The miniature technology is here now.
Yeah, it's dope. Peter, just lock in Monster Hunter. It's fine.
I've locked in Monster Hunter.
I'm the only one with the Axiom Verge plat. Fucking lock in Monster Hunter.
I've locked in Monster Hunter.
I do love Axiom Verge. It has
Peter,
lots
have
of
you locked in
trophies.
Monster Hunter yet?
It has lots.
I've locked in Monster Hunter.
But I think Monster Hunter was funnier or funner.
How do you feel? It's only 8 matchups. How do you feel about doing round 5 right now?
I want to play Dead by Daylight with Mud.
But if we do round 5, we will be less than 10 platinums left.
Okay.
We'll be down to 8 platinums.
So it'll take another 45 minutes.
We have to make up rules.
Okay.
We have less than a minute to do it per matchup.
Less than a minute?
Less than a minute per matchup.
Okay, give me 1 second. I will
add a timer to the bottom of the screen. Lightning round.
This is rapid fire.
Hold on.
This is
no one's
a rule I was not expecting.
Every podcast rapid fire devolves into talk about it for another 10 minutes.
No, see, I'm gonna be very strict about it. Okay.
Matt. Here's how it goes. If Peter and I dilly-dally too long and don't come to a consensus at 60 seconds, you decide.
I don't like that.
I take that back immediately.
I like that.
No, I take it back.
Oh, fine.
Either Peter, what do you think? Coin flip or Meso? Because Matt's
no,
obviously
I don't.
biased.
Meso has been wrong in chat for almost every matchup.
You're gonna say for hours.
I'm speaking directly to Meso Plays Games in chat. You're not very good at this. I'm sorry.
She likes The Sims, man.
Okay, so we're gonna rapid fire this. That's nuts to me that you want to do that. The first matchup is Meat Boy versus the Messenger. Go. It's the Messenger.
Is it the Messenger?
It's definitely the Messenger.
Okay, it's the Messenger.
Good job.
My thing isn't updated, so I can't see the new match.
Yeah, I can't find the brackets.
Yeah, I'm not logged in, so I don't have access in challenge, and I wasn't gonna sit here and try to figure out how to log in again. The next matchup that we got is Minecraft versus Doom 2016. Go. Is Doom 2016?
Is it Doom 2016? Yeah.
It's Doom 2016. Oh, we're so good at rapid fire.
We need 20 seconds, man. We're great.
That was 7 seconds.
Easy.
The next one, this one's going to need all the minute. So next one I have is Persona 5 versus Blasphemous. Go.
Blasphemous, I feel like you have a lot more control over, and it's like a lot more fun than Persona 5, which is just trying to fuck teenage girls. Actually,
no. See, you'll never see it coming when it comes to Persona 5. It's got everything you could possibly imagine. It's got dating simulator aspects, it's got dungeon crawling aspects, it's got monster collecting, it's got fishing, like.
But do you want to go fishing?
Somehow, yeah, stuffing all those mini games into one game works.
It all works.
It sounds like Yakuza 0, which is a bad platinum.
I mean, I can't comment on Yakuza 0. I can only comment on Persona 5, which is amazing. Unlike Blasphemous, which is like could have been made in the NES era. That's how bad the pixel art is.
It's at least 16-bit. How dare you?
I know.
Are we out of time yet?
We have 3 more seconds.
Peter, you suck.
Okay. I vote Persona.
I vote Blasphemous.
Matt, did you say Persona?
I did.
Fucking dead to me. Fucking dead to me. Fucking dead to me.
Leon Belmont in chat says Persona 5 is the bathing with old men
God
game,
damn it,
right?
Shelma, you son of a bitch!
And if anything, that's a point in its favor.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, you weirdo.
The next matchup is A Hat in Time versus Titanfall 2. Go.
Has to be A Hat in Time, right?
Is it?
Having not played Hat in Time, I'm leaning A Hat in Time
because it's basically like Mario 64 Sunshine-esque, but like way more level variety, and the stars aren't all the fucking same, and it's not boring and garbage.
Yeah.
So like I said, Mario 64, but good.
Yeah. So Hat in Time, right?
Hat in Time. Okay.
Yeah.
We've only had it come down to the 60-second time limit once, and of like what 5 matchups?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's 4 matchups. Matchup number 5 is Bridge Crew versus Enter the Gungeon. Go.
Crew.
That's got to be Bridge Crew.
Bridge Crew, 6 seconds.
You've sold me on the stories of Bridge Crew. That's how good it sounds.
Matt, listen. Do you have a good enough? Do you have a PS4 that can do VR?
What do you mean? What? Can't all PS4s do VR?
Can't all PS4s do VR?
Can base game do VR? Does it have the ports?
I have the base.
You have?
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Matt, we have to like murder a hobo and get you VR and then do Star Trek Bridge Crew.
I do.
Why would a hobo have a VR set?
Messa when I tag team it and just go on murder hobos.
We could have a whole bridge, all 4 of us.
A whole crew, if you will.
Listen, we could go yeah,
the best part about Bridge Crew is when you point at each other and you go, "Hey," and then there's a game on top of that. Like,
this entire game, besides the fact that you get
like better hand it sounds like.
The next matchup I got is XCOM 2 versus Dark Souls 3. Go. I vote XCOM 2. I can't believe that of all of the From Software games, Dark Souls 3 is the one still in this.
Well, it's because you hated Bloodborne 2's fucking Chalice Dungeons.
I love Bloodborne. Bloodborne.
Dungeons are bad. Chalice Dungeons are bad. I don't like the fact you have to beat XCOM 2 like 7 times.
You do have to beat XCOM 2 like 7 times. That is true.
And at least with Dark Souls 3, it doesn't get like insanely harder than it needs to be. Like, oh, you have to beat the whole thing without dying, and you gotta research all that, and everybody's got to be the best. That's my description for a game I haven't played.
I mean, it's accurate.
You get to name people.
Dark Souls 3 is like, hey, are you good? Do you have friends? Power friendship.
You can put your
power of
in XCOM 2.
I'm pretty sure this is XCOM because I think Matt's voting XCOM.
Every time it's you two have played a game, you both agree and you're the worst.
Yeah, but I don't have any.
And time's up. I vote XCOM.
Damn it!
Matt?
XCOM.
Yeah.
What the fuck I say?
For the record, do you vote Dark Souls?
Of course I vote Dark Souls.
That's what I thought.
I give up PvP games too. So.
The next matchup we have, Overcooked 2 versus Guacamelee. Go.
Overcooked 2.
Damn it, we couldn't get under 1 second. We got 1.04.
God, split on that's going to be awful.
And for the last matchup of round 5, we have Bug Fables versus Monster Hunter World.
Bug Fables.
This is tough for me.
Monster Hunter, though?
This is kind of tough for me.
Overpowered.
Like, it says a lot by how fucking grindy Monster Hunter is that we still like it as much as we do.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really, like you said, you have 440 hours, and I probably have 100 hours of AFK. So like 700 hours, and I still like that game a fuckload.
Yeah.
Messa wants to platinum it again.
Well, she's a crazy person.
She might have a chemical addiction, though. She might have crown addiction.
Friendship plat, though.
So, but it's like friendship forged of awful experiences, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, that makes the bond tighter.
Is it awful, though?
There are parts of it that are awful.
I'm pretty sure every part of it that's awful you don't have to do. Like all of the super endgame.
Time.
It is the biggest meme factory.
Nope. Nope. Time. If you got to vote.
Monster Hunter.
I'll say Bug Fables.
I say Monster Hunter.
All right.
Peter, we should have to do that at the same time. You had advantage to know that it was going to be down to the 1.
I didn't know if it was me or not. I
assumed
it was going to be me.
Suspenseful.
Okay. So that was round 5. We are down to 8 games. Does anyone want me to read them off?
Yes.
Read them off.
The Messenger, Doom 2016,
still in the running.
Persona 5, A Hat in Time,
okay,
Star Trek Bridge Crew,
Yes.
Yeah.
XCOM 2, Overcooked 2, and Monster Hunter World are the 8 games we're down to.
I think it's really funny Star Trek Bridge Crew is still in this, because if you played that on your own, you'd fucking despise it.
Yeah.
So games I think shouldn't still be in here are definitely Persona 5, Bridge Crew, XCOM 2, and Monster Hunter.
And the
if they win the thing, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay. So the next time we do Platinum Bracket, it's gonna be a little bit different. So the goal of this was to get us down to less than 10, with lots of argument and lots of debate, which is all fun and good. But I think now that we're less than 10, what's going to happen is we're all going to pick a game or two from this list and make a very garbage PowerPoint presentation on why it should win.
It's going to be so bad.
Do you want to pick them now, or do you want to pick them independently and we will reveal when it's time to vote?
I think we should reveal when it's time to vote.
Okay.
Oh, what you're saying is like
give us like 2 minutes to do it,
and like it doesn't, like somebody else has to. Okay, I get what you're saying. So you and I have to make a PowerPoint. Matt doesn't know. I'm gonna pitch this. I'm gonna pitch this idea that I just had. I don't know if this is what you're implying. So for each of the 4 matchups, you and I like draw straws essentially for which one we have to simp for, and then we both send the PowerPoints to Matt. He doesn't know who wrote which. And he has to present them.
This wasn't quite my idea, but I like it.
So then it's like, Matt presents both arguments, and he's like, which one do we vote for? And you and I are both like, this, I don't know, this guy's got a good presentation. Makes a lot of sense. And it's like, you fucking wrote it, you asshole.
I thought the way it was being described, I thought it was going to be both of you pitch your PowerPoint to me, and then...
That's what I was more implying.
But the problem is, if we both pick the same one, it's no fun.
Okay, how about this? How about we don't pick it? You're going to flip a coin right now to decide each matchup for who's who in the zoo. And you can allow your PowerPoint to be negative.
The only problem is, yes, if you get one that you don't agree with, it can be negative. Because, like, if you get a game that you don't have the platinum for, I doubt you'll fucking make a positive fucking presentation.
Okay, so I'm gonna need 4 coin flips. If it is
but
heads...
Matt can't know.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll do this offline. We'll coordinate between Dibble and me.
Okay.
And then we will have a very, I'm gonna call it interesting stream the next time we do this.
It's gonna be a month.
I'm not gonna say
right?
good.
A month.
I'm gonna say interesting.
We're gonna say 1 month from today, maybe or less.
No. Yeah.
We usually take way too long. Like I said, the last one we did this was 2 months ago. We're very bad at doing these on time.
Well, it's been the holidays. Give us a break.
This does not take a lot of effort to coordinate, man. Sit around.
I don't know. Sitting around for a couple hours seems to be pretty hard to coordinate. Llama.
I
love you.
All right, yeah, fine.
You're good.
So if you joined us for this weird rapid fire round and excessively verbose round 4, thank you.
Thank you.
If you're subscribed to us, thank you for that. If you're not subscribed to us, feel free to, or don't. You're your own person.
No, do it.
I respect you either way.
I won't.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh, one more thing while we're still on stream.
Okay.
I almost forgot.
Yep, one more thing.
We're also taking nominations for Doom 2016-2020 Awards, which is our Game of the Year award, of course.
I was like, what are you talking about?
What we do for the Doom 2016-2020 Awards is, in addition to picking our favorite games, which the viewers have no votes in because we are selfish and find our own opinions to be the best, is we also have Joke Awards, where we will nominate games.
Where we took people's opinions into matter when it came to the fucking game we picked.
Well, this is Platinum Bracket, so it's a little different.
That's a little different.
We don't take in other opinions for Doom 2016-2020.
That's true.
But we take in suggestions for other games for our Joke Awards. So we have 2 Joke Awards right now. As always, every single year we have Best Ubisoft Game, which must go to a game not made by Ubisoft, but could have been made by an Ubisoft developer team. Examples are like Spider-Man. It's very Ubisoft, even though it's not made by Ubisoft. It's a lot better. Yeah, for sure. And a new category this year is, of course, best animal that you can pet in a game.
Wait, best game that you can pet animals in, or best animal in a game you can pet?
We have 2 awards. We have one that is best animal you can pet in a game, and best game that you can pet an animal.
Because obviously the early contender for best animal you can pet is Spirit Bear in Ghost of Tsushima. Hey, Peter, that's another fucking Ghost of Tsushima award.
Spirit Bear.
Yeah.
I know you're annoyed by that, you stupid bitch. I know you hate giving that game awards, but it's gonna win that award.
So if you have any dumb suggestions for either games in those or dumb categories, we always love them. We think they're hilarious. One year we had best slow motion
bow shooting,
which was hilarious because there were like 8 games that qualified.
It was so many games.
It was a weird year.
Can I nominate best Bethesda game?
It was Assassin's
Creed. You can
4.
nominate best Bethesda game.
Yep. Best Bethesda game, which AK it's gonna go to Cyberpunk because that's the most bugs. It's absolutely
there you go.
Not even a question.
Yeah, now actually, yeah.
Unlike the Game Awards, we actually include everything from the year 2020. We're not fucking stupid and just like cut the date off like a month early.
Yeah, but that'll probably be in January anyway.
Yeah, we'll do it in January.
So yeah, that's all the wrap up I have. I don't know if you have any other stuff.
I'm gonna play Dead by Daylight with some fucking nerds.
Okay. So again, thank you for joining. Sorry we're rambly, but we have a good time.
So. I hope you had a good time too.